Who say does that?
Yeah, feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a who my opponent is.
It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And the Spurs start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Pirtle, then it's Jones, and it's Sohan in at the power forward position. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
A great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Jones, no luck. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. And the shot goes in.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. He just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Jones against Lillard. Here's Vassell. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Up top, Hart, covered by Vassell. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Screen by Pirtle. From deep, Johnson once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Hart. Here's Lillard. And he converts the layup.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has in the paint. Just not afraid of the bigger guys.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Grant.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Just 3 to shoot. On defense, Portland. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Jones against Lillard. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Here's Pirtle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds, thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here's Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. Going inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Vassell. Pirtle with a screen on Hart. Takes it from 10. Pirtle dishes to Johnson. A 3-ball. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hart finds Grant. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Now, here's Vassell. Covered by Simons.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Nurkic. Makes it off the glass.
Well, the defense did a fine job there. Just not good enough. Nurkic, too skilled.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Jones with the screen on Simon. Here's Vassell. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Simons kicks to Lillard. Grant surveying the D. Feeds to Nurkic. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 4. 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Here's Lillard. Simons on the wing, covered by Vassell, and they'll keep possession. Hart kicks to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Jones against Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Watford, that's good.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs, trailing by 4. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Lillard finds Winslow. Excellent D that time from Jones. Spurs trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Roby. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Lillard with the bucket.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Jones the pass to Purdy. Headshot off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. One-on-one here. There's a good screen. Inside. Deflects the pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get after it.
Lillard comes with the double team. Pass to Roby. Richardson against Lillard with the step back. Richardson no luck. Trailblazers leading by 8. On the wing, Winslow. He's defended by McDermott, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
This is it to Roby. Spurs working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Richardson for 3. Portland grabs the miss. There's the pass to Winslow. Now, here's Sharp. Portland again missing. To end the cold streak. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Sharp, the pass to Watford. And that's good off the glass that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kicks to Jang. And Winslow pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Eubanks. Here's Sharp. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. McDermott for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Eubanks got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McDermott with a steal. No good that time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Crosses over, and Grant sends it back. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Jang, a screen.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. It's good. Sharp's got his first 2 points. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Chang, once again off the mark by San Antonio. Jones against Simon. Pass to Grant. It's Hart on the wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. There's the dish to Nurkic, and stolen by Chang. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Johnson can't get it to go. Portland leading by 15. Simons the pass to Grant. And the rejection by Chang. They recover it. Basket counts. The Spurs have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Back to Vassell. Jones with the screen on Hart. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Nurkic.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now Jones. He's got 6.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now here's Vassell. From 10 feet out, and Grant sends it back. Little passes to Simons. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job. He fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Jones, the pass to Bates Dion. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good. Hart.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Josh Hart.
And Hart drops them both. Spurs trail by 17. Down low. And Langford with the stop.
And how about the hops Langford has? Terrific at just rising up and being free and then throwing it down.
Just a little. And here is Hart. And here is Simons. To the inside. No good from Grant. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Vassell. He kicks to Langford. Birtle sets the pick for Langford. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Langford. Pirtle's got 8.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Hart, no good. Spurs trail by 13. Johnson outside. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Grant outside. Out to the right wing. And the pass to Hart. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Anfernee Simons. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Obi's checked in. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 10 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Langford. Defended by Hart. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Langford.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
To the left side wing. Here's Little. He can't get that one to fall. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. The Spurs have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Winslow's checked in for Little. And San Antonio with the change here too. McDermott's checked in. Spurs trail by 10. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Sohan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McDermott kicks to Langford. Clock at 6. Releases. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 8. Pass to Watford. Back to Lillard. Here's the screen to the paint. The shot by Watford, no good. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Sohan. Off target from three-point range.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Pass to Hart. Over to the wing. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
1:35 left in the second quarter. Covered by Lillard. Here's Sohan. Langford with it. Passes it to Roby. McDermott for 3. Another shot. Langford misses. Portland leading by 10. Lillard finds Winslow. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Langford. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And Winslow pulls it down.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Lillard misses. Spurs trail by 10. From deep. The rebound by Watford.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now Lillard, the pass to Watford. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Watford's got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The Spurs, 31.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Lillard. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Simons and Hart are your wingmen, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Nurkic can't hit. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Nurkic. Second personal foul. First.
And that one falls for Jones. Spurs trail by 11. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Pirtle. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Pirtle's got 10.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Hart the pass to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Jones. Here's Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's. And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
Jones the pass to Pirtle. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Simons on the wing. With the drive, and Pirtle sends it back. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely, and the call will be against Anthony Simons. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On defense, Portland. Jones drives in, and the Spurs scoring again. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here is Lillard. He's got 12. Simons on the wing, covered by Vassell. Grant used that pick to get in close.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
And he makes that one. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Johnson in the corner. Back to Jones.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for the Spurs. Josh Richardson comes in for Devin Vassell.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And Pirtle sends it back. Richardson against Nurkic. Johnson from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Back to Lillard. With the floater to the right side. Sharp the pass to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And this is one of those nights where you throw out the cliche. You can only hope to contain him. Lillard on one tonight.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Little's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Simons against Jones. Johnson outside. Birtle sets the pick for Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 7.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Grant kicks to Simons from downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Richardson outside. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jones.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Nurkic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Richardson attacking, and the Spurs scoring again.
It took no time for Richardson to get that shot off. Phenomenal at the pull-up off the dribble.
Here's Little. Here's Sharp. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Zhang's checked in. So it's San Antonio now. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Johnson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for Portland, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Little, and the rejection by Zhang. They get it back.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Nurkic. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
The Trailblazers pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right wing. Here's Grant. Rebound by Zhang. San Antonio trailing here. Covered by Simons. Pass to McDermott. Here's Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sharp. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Blazers on offense. Pass to Little. Here's Sharp. Grant outside. Simons on the wing. Grant sets a screen for Simons. And stolen by Richardson. Shot, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Little. No good there. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant. Little with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nurkic, the pass to Sharp from outside the arc. Trailblazers keep it alive. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Winslow subbed in for Nasir Little. Winslow, the pass to Eubanks. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Team play.
Here's Vassell. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Down low, here's Grant. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Simons against Richardson. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Langford. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
There's 39 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now, here's Langford, covered by Simons. Here's Sohan.
Trailblazers foul. Anthony Simons. 5th personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for San Antonio. Sohan.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Portland leading. The shot and game clock separated by 4. There's Winslow. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Winslow's got 5.
Yeah, defense staying with them, and that didn't make a difference that time for Winslow.
Here's Vassell. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Now Simons. Baseline J on the way. That one wide left. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Portland out in front, up 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
The Spurs and your Trailblazers youth men's team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Spurs trail by 3. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the 4-man position. Kicks it out to Johnson to tie it up. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 7 rebounds in the game. Hart the pass to Grant. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Jones. Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there, but Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. Fires from 14. San Antonio again missing. Trailblazers leading by 5. Sharp the pass to Eubanks. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard finds Nurkic. And Pirtle sends it back. Now here's Vassell. Jones looking for an opening. Driving in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And there it is for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Johnson outside. From past the arc. Good on the triple.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
Sharp the pass to Lillard. And Pirtle sends it back. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Richardson, he's checked in for Vassell. Jones in the post. Covered by Lillard. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Jones. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Grant outside. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lillard against Jones. Lillard the pass to Sharp. Now here's Hart. Out to the wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Grant. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. Spurs trail by 6. Richardson outside. Johnson surveying the floor. Pirtle dishes to Richardson. Clock at 6. Pirtle finds Johnson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Jones the pass to Pirtle. Oh, and the jam by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Here's Nurkic. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Jones. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Lillard. Jones dishes to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. And good that time. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Jones, and there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for San Antonio. Trey Jones at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers leading by 4. To the inside. Lillard goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Hart, that's good.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
Lillard against Jones. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Pirtle.
In these types of situations, this team turns to Pirtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Back to Simons. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
To the paint. Stolen. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for Keldon Johnson.
Answering the call, Keldon Johnson comes up big.
Grant kicks to Lillard. Grant with a screen on Jones. Lillard with it. Jones covering. Grant, that's good.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 1:44 left to play here in the 4th. .141 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Johnson against Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I like seeing Johnson handle these moments. You can tell he loves getting to the line with the game up the track.
break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Pirtle with the steal. Jones with it. Lillard picks him up. Jones against Lillard. And Grant sends it back. Portland leading by 3. Here's Lillard. It's Hart on the wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Hart. Simon's on the wing. From deep. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Pirtle. Vassell, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trail Blazers retain possession. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Grant with a screen on Jones. Lillard attacking. Rebound San Antonio.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Pirtle sets the pick for Jones. Here's the feed to Pirtle. Money!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Only a few minutes left to play. Possessions becoming more and more important. Let's see if Lillard knows the importance of this trip. Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop it completely.
It's the first. That brings them within 2 here. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And what time is it? It's game time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Sohan, the pass to Jones. To tie it up. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Three-pointer, Lillard. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question.
Sharp checked in for Anthony Simons. Passes it to Sohan. Back to Jones. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So they take the lead. And that's 21 points for Jakob Poeltl.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow. Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Lillard against Jones, and the basket is good. Jones has got 21. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Feeds it to Nurkic. San Antonio with the rebound. Poeltl's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Sharps checked in for Portland. Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Vassell. The 10-footer buries the jump shot. He's got 19.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Back to Grant. Oh, that's blocked. Jones with it. Kicks it to Poeltl. Floats one. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Johnson. To the middle. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And when Poeltl gets into a groove, he demands the ball. He's incredibly dangerous when he has the hot hand.
T-shirts are going out now. Look at the green one.
And here are the Trailblazers now, trailing by 10. Portland again missing. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Here's Vassell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Nurkic trying to get open.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
You're right, not much time left. You know, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jakob Poeltl.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Second personal foul. Third.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He hits the second from the line.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Lillard fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of a season, gets more and more consistent with.
Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime.